Hey there guys, we're taking a look at Crysis 3 Remastered running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now we've already taken a look at Crysis Remastered, Crysis 2 Remastered, so we're going straight for the third game here. And you're looking at the game right now running with the lowest in-game graphics settings at 720p. And we are at the stock 15 watt TDP. Now I went straight for 720p because both 1080p and 900p were really giving some pretty brutal results, especially when it came to the 1% lows. 1080p was pretty much just stuck in the teens most of the time, occasionally hitting in the low 20s, but for the most part it was just a mess. 900p, while giving us a better FPS average, the 1% lows were still pretty rough. And really it took dropping all the way down to 720p to actually get a FPS range where it was surprising how good it actually ended up being, especially at the stock 15 watt TDP. Seems that the drop in resolution really lets the system actually flex its power, and in general this actually became a very enjoyable experience. Now we do also have the textures set to the maximum, and visually speaking the game still looks incredible even at 720p with the lowest in-game graphics settings. And of course, being able to have the textures set to their maximum does mean that we do get a really nice result here. In general, you're going to have a very playable experience, and our 1% lows being more than comfortably above 30 means that this is going to be a rock solid time. And I do appreciate the fact that we're able to get such good results at just the stock TDP. In a lot of heavier titles, we really have to rely on raising the TDP to get into a range that is acceptable for gaming. I mean, we've gotten worse results in games that look far worse than this, so I was genuinely impressed and surprised by how good this was actually running. That said though, if you can raise the TDP up to 25 watts, it actually does make the experience all around better, especially in the 1% lows. Our averages don't ever really reach 60 FPS unless you're in interior areas with very little going on, but in the bigger open areas, you're looking at being around more in the low 50s, sometimes high 40s. But our 1% lows do get a nice little bump, where most of the time we're just going to be slightly under 40, but sometimes we actually end up having 1% lows that are higher than that. In general, this was pretty much the best experience that we can actually get out of this. Now, of course, we can raise the TDP up even higher to 30 watts, but it really is not something I like to do. The temperatures that we actually end up reaching can be pretty brutal, and it's something that I don't recommend for most people to actually do. I was genuinely expecting this game to be unplayable on here. I really thought that with the level of performance that we got out of Crysis 2 Remastered, that was about the ceiling here, but these results were pretty impressive, especially considering that 720p does not look that bad on here. So I'm pretty happy to see that the entire franchise is actually playable on here. But anyways, I hope you found this quick look at Crysis 3 Remastered running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U to be useful, interesting, or entertaining. If you did, be sure to subscribe. You can become a channel member for as little as $1 a month, or you could use the Amazon affiliate links down below if you'd like to support the channel without any added cost to you. If you're going to buy anything off of Amazon anyway, you can use those links to support the channel directly. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.